Hello, Marcellus and Marcellus King Media here, and I wanted to basically have a video with a discussion on why helium. Now, I don't know if you found this channel because you're looking for more information on helium or if someone sent you here, but basically, I wanted to have a discussion basically on why it's important or why helium is so valuable right now in its current state and why some people don't see that and why others do. So this really comes down to market cap analysis, potential gains of cryptocurrencies. Now, a this isn't financial advice. Of course, everything when it comes to cryptocurrency, it's all going to be speculation. But if we look at the history of various cryptocurrencies, especially those that have utility, such as helium and various others, uh, they have had tremendous growth over the years and continue to grow as time grows. So let's get started. First, let me go ahead and switch over to my monitor here. And I wanted to show like a real world example. And let's put this under the microscope. So right now, this is my personal hotspot. And I got it just a few blocks, off from, where I'm at, but same general area. But this is actually with an external antenna. So this is a 7 dBi antenna, 7 meters high. So this one is sitting outside of the home, and therefore it is going to earn a little bit more than the average in this area at this height. Now, there are some that actually have stock antennas that just have higher elevations, but I think this is a really good starting point as far as the discussion, as far as the potential. Now, either you're looking into getting a helium miner or someone is asking you to host a helium miner and you're trying to find out as to whether it's really worth your time. So let's go to the discussion. Let's go to the stats here. If you look at the stats on this one really only makes, at the current price, $3.88 a day. Now, if you look at the market price um, right now this is February 5th of 2022, and the price right now is like right at 30 bucks. And we're going to go back to market trends and open up some additional pages. But basically, $3.88. This one earns, you know, 0.129 HNT a day. Now, within the last 30-day period, this one has earned 525. So let's let that be our starting point, and this is where the discussion begins. Is that when it comes to helium and being a host, a lot of you don't really think that $125 enough, especially if you're hosting it for somebody else and you're only getting a cut, is not really worth your time. And you're actually correct. But here's something that's not being considered is the future growth of the coin. So if you're planning on hosting or you're planning on getting one, I would suggest that instead of being paid in cash, you are paid in the HNT token and then just sitting on that token. Let's get into the specifics as to why. So, to go back to our screen, let's go ahead and pull up another site here. This one's going to be, where was it at? Yep, cryptocurrency, prices. And I'll go to my watch list here because I know I got helium on here. All right, so helium, let's go to the all-time chart. And at its highest, we're right around, I think it's like around 60 bucks. It's kind of hard to really put that chart in, but we'll say 50 bucks. All right. And that was just a few months ago. Now, if we pull up a calculator, now let's take that 5.25. Let's clear the memory and add that to the memory there. And let's go ahead and multiply that times the $50. So once the price returns back to normal, we're looking at $262. Now, I don't know what the typical hosting is out there. I think a lot of people pay like 20 to 30%. I tend to do 40% because I do run my host uh, through more of a gauntlet than others, especially when it comes to requiring outdoor antennas. So I offer a higher percentage because of that, and the miner is going to earn more. So win-win for all. But let's just say 20%. So multiply that, times, 0.20, and that's 52 bucks a month. And again, that may not be enough for a lot of people to host for someone else. Now, it may be enough if you're hosting your own, but if you're hosting for somebody else and you're only getting like 20%, it may not be worth it to you if you're looking at it at the current price. So let's go to a market cap analysis here. And this is the reason why I got into Helium. So Helium right now, if we compared it, and this is the coinperspective.com. This is a really wonderful website. I love it. Um, and let's take it and let's compare this to other cryptos. Now, I like to compare with Dogecoin because Dogecoin is what I call like a meme coin. I personally don't like it because I don't see any utility in the coin. A lot of it's just social media hype. But I think it's a good comparison to compare against. And so, and actually, let's take this circulating supply here because sometimes that's not exactly accurate. So let's take the circulating supply from there and let's input it there. All right. So we want to get like a really accurate, number. And we're going to play with these numbers as well. But right now, Helium at $29.90. You see how it went down a little bit. But if it had Dogecoin's market cap of 19.7 billion, one HNT would be worth $178.65. So take that in consideration. Let's look at the charts again here. And if you look at the market cap right now, it's at rank 44 when it comes to market cap. And the market cap, 3.3 billion. And then you got some of the really heavy hitters up top here. So I don't even really like to compare with Cardano, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. I do love Ethereum and Cardano. Those are pretty much, sure shots. And I know everybody likes Bitcoin, but whatever. But I think it's more realistic to compare to, another coin like, Dogecoin and, Shiba Inu, which are pretty much driven by hype. So I like to use those, again, as a base, comparison. So if you're, like I said, if it had that market cap, one HNT will be worth 178.65. And at that price, at the current price will be $156. But at that point, if it did that, and it very likely will, as more people become more aware of this, you're talking $937 that this thing is going to be bringing in a month. Now, here's my disclaimer. As time goes on and more people come onto the Helium network, the rewards are going to be less. That's just how the network is built. So if you're getting 5.25 HNT a month now, you may not be getting that very most likely down the road, especially as people get more complex setups and they're earning, more from theirs, therefore a more even distribution among the network. Right now, I think we're at least 500,000 miners. I wouldn't be surprised if we were at 1 million, within 1 or 2 years. So it's just the nature of the beast. There's a lot of people excited about it, and there's going to be a lot of scarcity, which in and of itself is going to drive the price up. But what a lot of people are waiting for is some of the major exchanges like Coinbase and the network effect to take place. But regardless of that, you're going to be earning less HNT down the road. It's expected. Don't worry about it. It's normal. But this is the exact reason why I tell people to hold on to their HNT now. Because don't think of it as you're earning $178 a month now, but you're earning potentially $900 plus a month now if you're holding on to that token and not selling it. And this is one of the talking points that I try to convey to my host and my potential host when it comes to them evaluating as to whether they want to become a host for a Helium miner. I always, out of fairness, educate about the coin educate about the benefits of holding on and letting that value increase and not just spending it on some toys. So that's my advice. If there's any questions on helium mining, or if you wanted to basically learn how to do a more advanced setup that's going to earn more money, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I do have a number of helium hotspots out there, and as I get more and more of them deployed and I have more time, I'll be able to make some more videos on how to optimize those setups and really get a really good return on some of these miners. So anyway, I hope this helps. I really hope that this explains the value, the potential value of helium. If you're looking at it at the current price, and if you're a little bit discouraged, just take note that this coin has a very low market cap that has a huge potential for growth. So if you're mining now and if you're holding on to the coin, you are very likely going to be okay. Not financial advice. So take care. Hope it helps. Enjoy. Let's get mining.